It was a cold Friday night in Manchester, England, and the streets were nearly empty. Rain drizzled softly, reflecting the neon lights from small shops along the road. A lone biker rode slowly through the quiet neighborhood. His name was Daniel Cross, a 42-year-old man with a calm face and tired eyes. He wore a simple black leather jacket, dark jeans, and worn boots. His beard was slightly gray, and his posture carried the weight of many untold stories. To strangers, Daniel looked like just another biker passing through town. But what they didn't know was that Daniel had once served in an elite special forces unit. Years ago, he had faced dangerous missions overseas, saved innocent lives, and lost close friends in the line of duty. After retiring, he chose a peaceful life, working as a motorcycle mechanic and helping local veterans adjust to civilian life. That night, Daniel was heading home after fixing a customer's bike late at the garage. He was tired, hungry, and ready to rest. As he turned onto a narrow street, he noticed a group of young men standing near a closed convenience store. Their loud laughter echoed through the empty road. They were members of a local street gang, known for causing trouble in the area. One of them stepped forward, blocking Daniel's path. "Hey, old man," the gang leader sneered. "Nice bike you got there." Daniel stopped his motorcycle calmly. He removed his helmet slowly, revealing his weathered face. "I don't want any problems," he said in a steady voice. But the gang members weren't interested in peace. They circled around him, their expressions filled with arrogance. Another member laughed. "You bikers think you own the road, huh?" Daniel looked at them quietly, scanning their movements. Years of training had taught him to stay alert, even in ordinary situations. Still, he hoped the confrontation would end without violence. "Listen," Daniel said gently. "I'm just going home. Let me pass." For a brief moment, the street fell silent. Rain continued to fall, tapping softly against the pavement. Then suddenly, one gang member shoved him hard. Daniel stumbled slightly but remained standing. The leader smirked. "Show us what you got, tough guy." Another punch came flying toward him. In that instant, Daniel's instincts took over. His body moved quickly and precisely, like muscle memory returning after years of discipline. He stepped aside, avoiding the punch effortlessly. Then he grabbed the attacker's arm and gently pushed him to the ground without causing serious harm. The gang members froze in shock. They had expected fear. They had expected weakness. But instead, they saw control. One by one, they rushed toward him. Daniel defended himself calmly, blocking strikes and redirecting their movements. He didn't attack aggressively. He only protected himself, making sure no one was seriously injured. Within seconds, the chaos ended. 3 gang members sat on the wet pavement, stunned and confused. The leader stepped back, breathing heavily. Who are you?" he asked nervously. Daniel picked up his helmet slowly. Rainwater dripped from the edge onto the ground. He looked at them, not with anger, but with quiet disappointment. "I'm just a man who learned the hard way," he said softly. At that moment, the sound of sirens echoed in the distance. Police car. A nearby shop owner had witnessed the incident and called the police. The gang members panicked. Some tried to run, but officers quickly arrived and stopped them. As the police questioned everyone, one officer noticed a small tattoo on Daniel's wrist, an insignia recognized by military personnel. The officer's expression changed instantly. "Sir, were you in special forces?" he asked respectfully. Daniel nodded once. The officer stood straighter, showing quiet respect. "Thank you for your service," he said sincerely. The gang members stared in disbelief. Their faces turned pale as realization hit them. They hadn't attacked an ordinary biker. They had attacked a man who had risked his life to protect others. One young gang member lowered his head, shame filling his eyes. I didn't know," he whispered. Daniel walked toward him slowly. Instead of anger, his voice carried calm wisdom. "It doesn't matter who I am," he said. "What matters is the choices you make." The young man remained silent, absorbing every word. Daniel placed his helmet back on and prepared to leave. Before starting his motorcycle, he looked at the group one last time. "Violence doesn't make you strong," he said. "Respect does." The engine roared to life, breaking the silence. As Daniel rode away into the rainy night, the flashing police lights reflected off the wet road behind him. The gang members watched quietly, their arrogance replaced with deep regret. And in that moment, they understood something they would never forget. Sometimes the strongest people are the ones who choose peace, even when they know how to fight. Never judge someone by their appearance. True strength is not in power, but in self-control.